and they took us somewhere underground and put us on strange cross-shaped metal beds. And they're holding giant hammers. Came close and laughed. My dear Grant, it's time for you to finally fulfill your destiny. Emma couldn't stop crying. She begged him to let us go. Get ready for the ritual. Okay, Okay. Oh, we got a bingo! I mean, how many more bingos can we get? Games are all about personal preference. People getting so proud. You know what isn't personal preference, though? Is, check the VOD. Daph definitely just quit because of how generic and boring Tormented Souls was. Which seems to be the boat a lot of players are with this game. Is that why it has 92% positive reviews on Steam, you fucking clown? Stop pretending streamers represent anything more than their minority full of stands and teenagers who can't think for themselves. Daph fan seems especially awful for this. From my favorite game reviewer, Bob Johnson, joined August 2021 in this thread that literally had about on this thread that had less than 100 impressions, by the way. Before I saw it. That last sentence is very strange considering I watch you play old shit all the time. This guy is just on copium. But like, I don't know why someone would go out of their way to find this thread that is already buried and then reply to this comment with a burner account. I'm sorry, Bob Dev Johnson. And then he replied to it on his main. Oh yeah, and then he said, have you seen my Twitter, Lamau? I would never make a burner account. I have talked worse shit on my main. And then I looked through his tweets, and it's true, he does talk shit on his main. Like, I did some research to see, like, does he have, I don't know, repeating patterns of behavior. And then he would constantly screenshot OSU reviews or like negative OSU reviews, and then talk about how this is terrible feedback, and how he was like malding over bad reviews over his other creations, whether it's OSU B maps or whatever other stuff he's made in the gaming community. I don't know, but I mean, it's not him. He said it wasn't him. So I'm sorry I weaponized my entire fan base for a tweet that he obviously didn't make. I don't think it was him. Yeah, it wasn't him. He said so. That was the dev of the game I played yesterday. The horror game that I said was just not great. That it was just a circle jerk of horror game nostalgia. I'm sorry I weaponized all of you without your consent. Was Buddy Simulator any good? I enjoyed Buddy Simulator. Yeah, how many times are you gonna paste that message a few more? How many times are you gonna paste that message? Twitch chat user 123, nice burner account. Still think it's a valid point streamers have influence over their audience. Wait, are you this guy that I replied to on Twitter? Are you this person? Are you this person? Just by any chance? Not Bob Johnson. So basically, the context of the tweet is like, I'm saying it has not, whatever, like, this is probably the dev, right? And I'm like, even if a majority of people enjoyed it, I don't know why the dev is upset about streamers' opinions. Who goes out of the way to make a burner account to reply to round for an each horror game? And he says it's important. If a streamer says your game is shit, people won't even try touching it. Or if they do, they'll do so to review bomb it. Like, completely ignoring the fact, like, what this guy said. Or maybe viewers will irrationally follow their streamers regardless of gameplay. It's not a movie, you know playing is different than watching something. Plus, it's not like it doesn't have a majority positive review. So don't we agree that streamers don't have an influence over how games do overall because the reviews are still positive? I don't, like, what? So aren't we agreeing? People won't even try touching is absolutely false. Obviously, it's hard to prove, but when I watch someone play a game and they don't enjoy it, but I see the gameplay for myself, I'm like, yeah, I would still want to check this out because I'm interested. Are people seriously blaming streamers' opinion on a game on why it's badly received. I mean, it seems like some devs are on copium about that. Viewers also don't care enough to review bomb a game that their stream doesn't like. No, obviously every viewer of a streamer are just brainless stans that are obsessed, and all teenagers who can't think for themselves. So they will want to review bomb it. It's a rather small game, so streamers may impact it. It's not like I'm giving an opinion on Resident Evil 7. Well, if people watch my stream and I point out the flaws with it, and you watch the gameplay that I'm broadcasting and you decide that it's still good enough to play, good. If you don't like it, and you watch the gameplay of me playing it, and you still don't like it, well, get fucked. Your game wasn't good enough. That's not on me. Your game just simply wasn't good enough, even after watching it. I don't know, get fucked. Don't be a baby back bitch. You're a dev. It could affect some sales, but I feel like the amount of sales it affects is probably so small. And then people probably just like are trying to overblow that to blame the streamer for why their favorite game isn't doing as well or something. It's like, dude, if you probably looked at the metrics at that, I highly doubt that it affects or influences it that much. Yeah, why is it on me to increase sales? Because I guess it's because of like the small devs, support small whatever, blah blah blah. We gave you a copy, so you have to support it. I got a free key for Ori 2, and I remember the whole time I was fucking malding. I do agree with that, but not if the dev is a fucking asshole like the Tormented Souls guy. Yeah, that guy was really weird. That guy was definitely really weird. I feel like when someone is weird, I feel even less bad that I dunked on their game. I mean, Bob Johnson.